Okay, go.
Okay. Oh, hey. Hi. How are you? Um, this is the movie music soundtrack tag for Miss 80s. And yeah, that's what this is. So here we go. She and a gang of other movie music lovers got together and made this 20 question tag, and I will do my best to post the questions in my description and a link to her channel so you can jump in on the tag also because it's a lot of fun. So here are the questions. Number one, how many soundtracks or scores did you purchase in 2022? I'm going to guess probably 10 to 15. Not just for myself, but as gifts because we both love movies and
Yes.
music. So, number two, your oldest soundtrack or score year wise. And I was thinking it was this one because this was from 55, I do believe. Uh, love this movie. It's hilarious.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
And then I realized we also have The Lone Ranger. And this is like the radio broadcast or the dramas that were broadcast on the radio that began in the 30s. So even older still.
Okay, just getting back to it.
All right.
All right.
The next question, newest soundtrack or score that you added to your collection. So I think it was seriously just 2 days ago. Nope, give me the other one.
This one?
Yeah.
All right.
Yep. I got this one just like 2 days ago. I was so excited to find this one. It was on an online sale. The soundtrack to Airplane. Love this movie. And it's just nonstop jokes. It's so great. So, really stoked to have this in the collection.
There you go.
And I think maybe the week before that, I grabbed this other soundtrack, so I thought I'd throw it in also, just because it was something unusual that I had never heard of before. I'm pretty sure this was a British movie from the 80s that had an excellent soundtrack, and that's why I picked it up because I hope you can see any of that at all. We'll see.
Just read off on something.
So, uh, it's got Elvis Costello, it's got Altered Images, Bad Manners, Bananarama, and Madness, and all kinds of other people on here. Really great soundtrack. From what I've seen of the movie online, it's cheese, but I love some 80s cheese, so that's excellent.
There you have it.
It's a fun pickup, just inexpensive and nothing but fun. Um, okay, so the next one is preferred format to collect. I prefer to collect records because the pictures are big. That's pretty
That's
much
awesome.
it. There's my answer. Um, I especially love it if it comes with a booklet with like pictures of what was going on the set or pictures of different parts of the movie. Love that. Can think about like being a kid poring over the Star Wars soundtrack and looking at those pictures as you listen along. Can't be beat. All right. Favorite soundtrack record label. I don't have one. I'm not married to none of them. Although there's a lot of them.
Waxworks.
Waxworks is awesome, and they put out great stuff all the time. But I
Oh,
mean,
no.
uh, I'm
Death
just as
Blow.
happy to find any random one, honestly. Uh, let's see. Favorite soundtrack that includes both score, music, and songs. Nacho Libre.
Yes,
It's an
yes.
excellent soundtrack. Excellent movie,
Yes.
and every song just makes me smile. So there's that.
There you go.
A favorite, let's see, a soundtrack triple dip, one that you own on three different formats. And I don't have them in hand, but I have owned this soundtrack on cassette several times, worn them out several times. I've had it on CD. I still have it on CD. We have the movie and I have the record, which I absolutely love. If I was going to wear the grooves off a record, this would be one that I would wear the grooves off of.
Yes.
All right. Let's see what's next. A soundtrack score from a milestone year.
There you go.
This is the year Dave and I got married. And and nothing says love like Beyond the Black Rainbow.
Great. Every soundtrack and everything.
Nothing says love like being experimented on in a mental institution.
Exactly.
But what an awesome soundtrack.
Yes.
So trippy, and I just loved it.
Heck yeah.
There you go.
Heck yeah.
Memories. Okay, so let's see. From birthday, okay. Favorite soundtrack from my childhood. Oh my goodness. I don't think I could even, there are not numbers to represent the number of times that we listened to and sang along with this record. And then much later, Dave and I went to a convention and I got it signed. Sonny. There you go. There you go. Sonny signed it. And really, I guess I probably should have had him sign something from the Warriors. But this is just Xanadu. Yeah. We had leg warmers and roller skates and the barrettes that were braided, and we had to have outfits like all the muses, and oh my goodness, this soundtrack.
There you have it.
I don't know that I need to say anything else about that.
There it is.
Just, oh my goodness, this soundtrack. Okay, best soundtrack score opening title track. Jewel of the Nile. It's got When the Going Gets Tough, the Tough Gets Going.
That's what's up.
Billy Ocean. It's just so 80s. So beautifully 80s.
Positive get going song.
Yeah. We listened to some music just recently, and it's like, this sounds like a pump you up kind of 80s soundtrack song. You gotta love that. Just the energy of it.
Yes.
All right. Let's see. Favorite soundtrack score ending credits track. Oh, wait. This is another beginning track. I put this one in here because, I mean, for a beginning track of a soundtrack or score, I mean, even from the first notes, you know what's coming. And it's awesomeness.
There you go.
And that record right there is beat, but it's because it's been loved. All right, so best soundtrack ending credits track. Electric Dreams. I love this soundtrack. Love it. It was such a good movie, and the soundtrack is just excellent. Okay, I don't know how to do this where you can actually see it.
You can see it.
But Culture Club, Giorgio Moroder, Jeff Lynne, Heaven 17. Oh, this movie is so good.
Yes.
Electric Dreams. Okay.
Continue. There you go.
Favorite, best movie love theme. Okay. I don't know that I need to say anything else. Just Princess Bride.
There you have it.
Favorite soundtrack or score that helps you relax. Studio Ghibli. The music is amazing from every single movie. And Dave has collected a good number of the soundtracks, and they are all just absolutely beautiful. And very relaxing.
Heck yeah. There you go.
Okay. Soundtrack or score that gets you motivated.
There we go.
I love this soundtrack. Summer School. Just chock full of positivity. We can do it kind of thing.
Summer greatness.
Yeah. Let's see if we can zone in on some of that right there. This soundtrack is just awesome. And
E.G. Daily, everything.
as every excellent soundtrack needed at the time, an E.G. Daily track. Yes. You need at least one.
You got to.
or else your soundtrack is not complete.
It's a must.
Somebody ought to tell people, get EG Daily going, okay? Soundtrack score that gets you motivated, got it. Favorite TV soundtrack score or favorite TV theme song? Okay. I loved this TV show. I was obsessed with this TV show.
Yes.
Even when I was a kid, I loved it. And then as a grown-up, when I first started working a regular job, I would watch this every single morning.
Yes.
Either this or Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Yes.
Before I kicked it in gear and went to my actual job. So anyway, love this show. And when I found this soundtrack, I flipped out.
Heck yeah.
So, Kung Fu.
Great.
And then the other TV soundtrack thing that you got to include some Neil Hefti Batman. Got to.
You got to.
All right, underrated 80s soundtrack. I loved this movie, and the soundtrack is amazing. There you go. Band of the Hand. And it was cool because the Deco district just was so, like, it looked so run down in Miami. And it seemed like, I don't know, just, it was very different at the time. And it was my first introduction to Shriekback. That I really loved Shriekback. Still do. But Band of the Hand is an excellent movie. I don't know, I'll have to watch it again to see if it still holds up. But in my memory,
maybe it does.
tip top. Have you seen it recently?
No.
We'll have to dig it out of the wilds. Okay. If you had to sell your entire collection and keep only one thing, what would you pick? Gosh.
Stuff.
Did I have one that I was only?
I think we had talked about Xanadu.
Yeah, probably Xanadu. If I only get to keep one, it's going to be Xanadu. A White Whale soundtrack or score that took you forever to acquire.
Yes.
Mad Monster Party. And I hope this one doesn't ever have to be sacrificed because it's awesome.
It's also one of those that will go out of print. You'll never get it again. They'll never
Probably so.
have the rights to print it.
I would love to have all the masks of the characters. We've got one, but I would love to get them all little by little. Very
Yes.
cool. Mad Monster Party.
Hey, it's the silliest party of the year.
A soundtrack or score that I'm still on the hunt for.
Oh.
Better Off Dead.
Yep.
Easy.
That's the unattainable. Right
Because
there.
that one is so flippin' expensive. So I'm waiting for the record store day people to get a clue, watch my channel, and realize that I need this to be reissued so I can afford it. And please not $50. Because, I mean, that's still kind of like, ouch. But, I mean, I'd pay it.
Yes.
Because I've been wanting that soundtrack for so long. All right. At least tag a person who loves movie music. I don't know anybody else really offhand except for Dave. And I don't know that he's going to jump in on this. But I'll he's over there. He's helping. But other than that, it has an alternate. Or share a soundtrack score with a price tag or hype sticker on the cover. You gotta love Pee-wee. This is the 30th anniversary.
The final edition.
Yeah. And it's got back to school also. So it's a split. But
Nice.
all things Pee-wee.
Yes.
All right. So that's the movie music tag. And like I said, I'll put the list of questions. I hope y'all jump in and have some fun digging through your records and find something to show.
Beth.
Good one, Beth. Yes. Y'all take it easy and go watch some movies. We'll see you later. Bye.